Hello everyone and welcome to an official ramble with Codic Rambles on a Tuesday, finally. And as you can see, I have the same shirt, the same luggage as the last Rambles because I recorded this immediately after. Yes, that's the fun of Codic Rambles. I can upload it and record it very fast. Yes, I should have no issues uploading weekly. I'm just lazy. Anyway, thank you all for being here, appreciate it. And yeah, I want to talk about an actual topic. First of all, I hope I've already fixed it by the time for the next couple videos I'm gonna record. My mic is weird, I noticed for the first Rambles. I have also heard Turtle when I talked to him earlier today for me. He said my voice is a bit more bassy and it sounds horrible. And I didn't know what he meant because I didn't bring my PC with me. I only brought my mic with me. So none of the freaking settings have changed. But for some reason it did change and that's weird. So I hope it's actually understandable. Anyway, for this Rambles, I want to talk about, solo videos and collaboration videos. Also something me and Toto talked about today, but also something I have been thinking about for a very long time. One thing I want to make clear, I will never be in a group. I will simply never be in a content group. I refuse. And I mean, with content group, I mean like something like the Sidemen, something like FaZe, something like, I don't know, the E-Boys or something in Britain. Anyway, I don't want to be in a group. I don't want the obligatory or obligation to make videos with people. Even though, that's why I'm saying, the last couple of videos in the last couple of years or months has been with people. So I want to make a distinction and talk about that. So I know that I am basically part of a community, I like to call it a community, that's been dubbed the Round Table. Name is not official or anything, but honestly, I think the Round Table is the best name for us. It's not an actual group, it's nothing, it's just a round table of community members who all love each other's company, talk to each other like friends, make content when they need to, but they're not obligated to make stuff with each other or have contracts or anything. It's just a round table, no one's the leader, no one's in the lead, it's just a community. That's why I think the Round Table name is perfect. Not because I was the one who suggested it, but because of the meaning I just told you. It's not an ego thing, trust me. Anyway, on a serious note, collaboration videos and solo videos. So I have been a solo creator since 2013. Actually, that's a lie. I've been a solo creator since 2011. I noticed that I've been saying I did YouTube since 2013, but my first actual channel was 2011 where I uploaded. I just realized that and noticed that, so that's cool. But even before 2011, before I knew YouTube was a thing, I made content for myself. Only for me and my parents to watch, but now it's a bit more of an audience. Anyway, I've always been a content creator who's made solo videos because I never had people to really record with. My first one was my best friend, Jesse. Don't know if he wants his name out there, I don't care. My name's probably out there as well. Anyways, that's Kuru, you guys know him as. I think it was the first one I actually made something with, like for YouTube. Because he was also trying to get into YouTube and we did some micro stuff together. But besides him, I've always been more alone. Until I met another creator in the Dutch community and I talk with. But I've always enjoyed solo. I had to really work on my commentary skills and really been watching and paying attention to videos, seeing how people made solo content. Because the thing is, solo content was the mainstream thing back in the day. Back in 2013 to 2016, I reckon, it was more a solo based platform. But it changed. Nowadays, you think more of groups. You think of group channels, group projects, group videos. And the biggest offender for this is Among Us, for example, where the biggest collaborations are placed in. You can do Among Us solo. I think we can all agree how boring that is. But yeah. Since I did English content, which is the Codic channel, the channel you guys know me from, except for a select few. Thank you guys. You're the real G's, mostly my real life friends. But I've had the privilege of meeting people and calling them my friends and talking to them and talking with them and recording with them. And it's fun. It's so fun to make content with people. It's just more alive. I get why it's a trend in this era of YouTube. It's so much more fun to watch. It's like basically being with your own friends and just see, emulate living through the fun or whatever. That's how I experience it. When I watch a video from the Sidemen or RDC or Belize with his friends, I think, yeah, this reminds me of the time, when I was playing with friends, because at the moment, I'm not playing with friends. Most likely I'm in bed, laying still, almost going to sleep. And I was like, none of the boys are online. So let me just watch a video and, experience it, whatever. It sounds very weird. That's not the real reason I watch it or anything. It's just because it's just entertaining. But I like to dive into the psychological stuff. So whatever. But, for all of us, I was pretty sure it's just entertaining. At the end of the day, that's it. That's the only reason we all watch is entertaining. But, anyway, it's fun. It's fun to create stuff with people. Thing is, I gotta find a balance. I gotta find a balance for it in my own channel. I don't want to be known and basically stuck with people that I have to rely on to make stuff work. First of all, planning is just horrible. Doesn't matter with what group you are, with what friends we are, planning is just terrible. Having to rely on people's thingies or whatever. Anyway, it's also there are some positives and some negatives. I'm not saying I'm complaining. I love making stuff with my friends. I love making videos with people. It's just more, I also love solo content and I need to upload more of that. I need to have more of a balance, I think. Because also, if you upload more solo content instead of group content, I think that makes it also easier for people to recognize your channel. It makes it feel a bit more personal, I think, as well. And that really helps, I think, with interaction between the creator and the viewer, especially if you do viewer related stuff like Discord videos that I did and some other stuff. But yeah, no, it's just a balance that's very important, and a balance that I think I need to have more of. I am gonna make videos with friends in the future if they are willing, of course, and I will keep at it. But I also need to include more of my own solo stuff in there, I think, because it's just a bit more fun and a bit more, well, not more fun, but I think it's a bit more, I say it better for the channel. It's better. It's more, you prove, yeah, I'm my own person. I'm my own stuff. It's a difference, because most of the time, the videos that you upload with your friends, especially if all of them are a bit bigger, if we all grow, let's say we all have a minimum of 6,000 subscribers and we see, hey, this YouTube thing is going somewhere. That means we're most likely all of us are going to upload more. And it means that we're going to have a Vanoss situation. And with what I mean with a Vanoss situation is, what I think is a good thing, by the way, especially for growing. But what I think a Vanoss situation is, everyone uploads the same video with their own perspective. So I upload a zombie video with my perspective on, let's say, Turtle's channel. The same video is there with his perspective. And the other video, I don't know, Evan, LT's video is there with his perspective. I'm not saying anything is bad on that format. I actually always am the one who pushes the other lads to do it. When someone records, I always push to say, record your perspective and upload that on your channel. It's so good. I like watching other people's perspectives, and also it helps to grow with each other. It's a natural growth, and that's like talking YouTube stuff, but also for entertainment stuff. It's just nice to see someone's reaction or someone's perspective. And let's say something happens, going back on the YouTuber stuff, if something happens and it's not in your video, you sort of try to wink to the audience, hey, check out his channel. You can see what's happening on his screen. Something like that. But what I mean with this point is, don't overdo it. What Vanoss and the crew, though, they do it all the time. Yes, it worked for them, but it doesn't mean it works for others. So if you have it's basically like, wow, why Wildcat isn't that popular as he should be? It's because he is an amazingly funny guy, very popular in the community, but there isn't really much of a uniqueness to his channel. All of his videos are on the Vanoss channel. All of his videos are basically on Terrorize's channel. So you don't need to really subscribe to Wildcat to watch him. And that's what I personally am trying to avoid. Have stuff that makes me, like my Battlefield videos, my Stronghold videos that I want to do solo, some other solo stuff that I used to do back in the day, maybe a Minecraft Survival or whatever. Just something more personal and solo, like the Battlefield videos I've done. That makes me stand out amongst the crowd. That makes me stand out amongst the community. And that makes me a more how do you say it? It makes me a bit more interesting to subscribe to, because I offer stuff that my peers don't really offer. It makes me a bit more unique in that sense. And the same thing goes with other people. Other people have stuff that they're interested in. They upload that stuff on their own channel, and hey, instead of looking at, for example, Turtle as, hey, he's part of the Roundtable community, I see him as, hey, he's the guy who records the Roundtable community. He's the guy who records to the Roundtable community, but he also uploads his own content. Like, he talks about Infinite Warfare. He talks about why some certain games are good or bad. That's something that makes him unique. I'm gonna subscribe to him so I can watch stuff from his perspective, but also expect some original content. That is something that I also want to be like known for, and that's why I need a balance between solo and co-op videos. But yeah, anyway, that's it. 10 minutes have been gone, 11 now, and I need to wrap this up. So thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching my rant. Not really a rant, but my reasoning to stuff and whatever. I want to do this more, just talk about my thought process on the YouTube front and other stuff in life. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later.